There is a persistent assumption in enterprise AI that model training speed is a direct function of total GPU count, but infrastructure teams managing large-scale operations are discovering a harsh reality. As clusters expand to thousands of nodes, their operational efficiency per unit drops. This utilization chart for a 10,000-node system identifies the core pathology. 60% of the operational timeline is occupied by wait states. The processors are ready, but they have no data to process. This is GPU starvation. Scaling artificial intelligence is a problem defined by the architectural limits of distributed systems. The bottleneck lives in the movement of data across the network. When clusters are unoptimized, those multi-million-dollar hardware investments function as incredibly expensive waiting rooms for the chips. A single isolated high-performance chip handles workloads with extreme internal density. However, modern large language models exceed the memory limits of any individual chip. The workload must be fractured across multiple GPUs, using techniques like tensor parallelism. Splitting a model across physical servers moves the primary architectural bottleneck onto the network communication layer. This diagram illustrates 1,000 parallel processes advancing through a synchronized training step. Every lane must complete its calculation before finalizing the batch. This creates the straggler problem. A microsecond delay in one lagging node forces every other operation to halt. Minimizing these pauses requires high-speed interconnect protocols like NVLink and InfiniBand to bypass traditional network latency. Because communication overhead grows exponentially with every node added, total system throughput can actually decrease if the interconnect topology is not optimized for the scale. Expanding to the server racks reveals a different latency trap in the data center. Modern processors consume petabyte-scale training batches at an extreme velocity. Legacy storage arrays often lack the bandwidth to continuously push massive checkpoint files and streaming datasets to meet that processing speed. This mismatch creates an I/O wall. Compute is artificially halted while the system waits for the storage layer to deliver the next batch. Eliminating this starvation requires parallel file systems and memory-aware pipelines built to match the intake speed of the GPUs. Theoretical peak performance is meaningless if the underlying storage architecture cannot keep the chips fed. Within the chip itself, a different physical limit dictates performance. During a training loop, a GPU's VRAM faces intense pressure. Training large batch sizes through complex attention layers require massive, contiguous blocks of available memory. Over millions of allocation cycles, tiny inefficiencies accumulate. The available memory fractures into small, unusable slivers, a condition called VRAM fragmentation. Even when total capacity is technically sufficient, the lack of contiguous space can trigger silent allocation failures, causing multi-day training jobs to crash. Engineering teams bypass limits by rewriting how memory is handled at the software layer, using techniques like gradient checkpointing and flash attention to reduce the footprint. Relying on raw VRAM capacity is ineffective without rigorous software-level memory management to control disfragmentation. Large-scale AI clusters draw enormous amounts of power directly from the electrical grid. Converting that electricity into compute produces massive thermodynamic loads within the server racks. If heat breaches the threshold, the hardware initiates thermal throttling. Clock speeds drop instantly, desynchronizing the cluster and triggering the straggler problems we observed earlier. These physical stressors lead to constant component failure. In a cluster of thousands, network drops, driver crashes, and hardware failures are the daily operational baseline. Standard orchestration platforms designed for stable web services struggle to manage this volume of dynamic failure. Managing high-scale GPU clusters requires a native orchestration layer focused on fault tolerance, elastic scaling, and rapid checkpoint recovery. Because failure is guaranteed at this scale, software-defined resilience is a core functional requirement of the entire infrastructure. Training the model is only one half of the scaling problem. User inference follows a different set of architectural rules. Inference demands low latency and high concurrency to serve millions of asynchronous user prompts simultaneously. The primary hidden bottleneck here is KV cache optimization, the method the model uses to track the context of an ongoing conversation. As users input longer documents, the KV cache memory expands aggressively. This growth forces inference to become memory-bound. The concurrent user count is limited not by compute speed, but by how much memory is available to hold context. Maintaining performance under these conditions requires intelligent routing and continuous batching. A cluster optimized solely for training will struggle to scale under the specific memory demands of inference. Solving for GPU starvation requires the alignment of thermodynamics, storage bandwidth, interconnect topologies, and memory management into one unified system. Modern infrastructure efficiency is now a hard physical constraint on AI development. As the bottlenecks of networking and memory grow, the ability to scale model size is increasingly limited by the efficiency of the cluster. The cost of power, cooling, and data movement means that idle hardware creates a massive drain on capital reserves, turning potential profit into sunk infrastructure costs. This pressure is driving the adoption of GPU-native operating systems and autonomous schedulers designed to maximize cluster utilization and hardware uptime. Competitive advantage in the AI sector is migrating toward organizations that can resolve these distributed systems challenges and sustain high utilization